All right, guys, welcome to the fucking Halloween stream, bruh. And we got the YouTube running. I picked up a second face cam. That's why I was bugging out for the Discord jits. But goddamn, bro, welcome to the Halloween stream. Unfortunately, we do have high impact news today, both of which came out bearish. We have Chicago PMI coming out 15 minutes into market open. Consumer confidence coming out 30 minutes into market open. Fucking in the Halloween costume. If you guys can check this. Guilty. So finally got both the face cams set up. We're back in action with live fucking trades. Shit took forever to figure out that, but we're back in fucking business. Goddamn, this shit feels good. Anyways, let's get started. So to start off, we have boom, this imbalance right here. Oh, and for the YouTube jits, we did trade yesterday. I know I posted the trade recap saying that we didn't take any trades. We ended up taking a trade that hit 3 take profits, so solid. But that's besides the point. We're on the S&P right now. Yo, where the fuck did my drawings go? What the fuck? Well, let's redraw that. We have a daily imbalance right here. Another daily imbalance right here, which we've yet to fill the top of. On the 4 hour, we just took out this area of liquidity. Schmink. Okay, so we have two kind of decisions to make right now. We either are going to look for, this to boom, break, and go lower, or we see this come down, retrace, and then go up higher. Today's a kind of an iffy day. Thank God we have news, so we can wait a little bit to see how price develops. But for me, I'm feeling a little bit more bearish today rather than bullish, just simply because on this last little extension, we weren't able to close above these highs. We wicked above, what the fuck? We wicked above them. That was kind of cool how I did that though. We wicked above them. And now we're kind of going down. All right, this could still potentially just be an hourly retrace, which is mink. Why I'm going to place that on there. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this daily fair value gap, and I'll leave the other one on just because we're within the daily one right now. But we have this hourly fair value gap. I'd like to see if price wants to reach down in there and react off of it. Today's kind of a 50-50 day for me. Even though like biases are saying upside, the daily, we are within this imbalance. I want to see bears, but I kind of have to play the bullish side of things, if that makes sense. We're in a downtrend on the daily, but we're in an uptrend on the 4 hour, uptrend on the hourly, and we trade pretty much within those time constraints. Like yesterday, we took longs and ended up hitting take profit. Why? Most people were probably trying to short, and potentially got stopped out. But we seen that the 4 hour had broke structure to the upside. We seen that the hourly was in an uptrend, took action on it. Even though within the daily we're in bearish fucking bias, and odds are the moves to the downside will be a lot more strong. We have to play what market's giving us, and right now it's giving us bullish bias, but we're kind of mixed right now. We have bearish bias on the daily, bullish on the 4 hour, bullish on the 1 hour, bearish on the 15 minute. Okay, so I'm gonna play today really patient, and if anything, looking to potentially just not trade at all. On Wednesday, come on, bro. Tomorrow, pack your fucking bags and just go home. We're not trading tomorrow. On Thursday, we're good to go. Friday, pack your fucking bags. We're not trading. Okay. So yeah, that is That's the game plan. Hey. Looking to kind of see, you know, this shit get filled in. And then potentially a reaction off of that to the upside, even though I think the upside will be limited, which I'll kind of be showing directly in my take profits if we do end up actually trading today to the upside. Typically, right, if we're in a downtrend on the daily, when I take shorts, we can have those really long extended take profits because that's with the overall higher time frame bias. However, when we're banking on a daily retrace like we did yesterday and today, we need to understand that the daily's in a downtrend. So how long will this retrace go? You know, like for me, the highest I see it going is filling in the top of this fair value gap up here. Right? So we need to keep that in mind. But with that being said, we are still in an uptrend within here. There's definitely money to be made. So we'll see what price wants to give us. Let's go into gas pack now. On the daily, we were able to fill in this fair value gap completely. We still have the other one looming all the way up there. We were able to wick this one out though, so this one is still potential to be respected. We were able to get into this one too. And on the 4 hour on this, it's a similar situation. We have highs up here. We're still in an uptrend on both time frames. We have this same hourly imbalance right within here. Swear I'm gonna beat Boogie's ass. But yeah, similar situation here where daily's in a downtrend, 4 hours in an uptrend, 1 hour is in an uptrend, 15 minutes in a downtrend. You know, we kind of got to roll with what we got and stay on our toes a bit for this. Like, look, when we get retracements on the daily time frame, it's always choppy going in the opposite direction. And then when we get legs coming down, it's flood of the face, right? Like, obviously that's the direction that market's going, but when we go up, it's choppy, and then when we go down, it's smooth. Same thing on literally every time frame. Like when we're in a downtrend on the hourly, it's move smooth. When we're retracing to the upside in that downtrend, it's choppy. So that's kind of what price is giving us right now. Market opens in 3 minutes, but we don't care about that right now. Y'all hear Boogie, bro? He's lucky that I'm wearing this outfit, because I'm about to go to jail the way he's acting. But anyways, that's what market's giving us. We'll sit back, we'll relax as these news events come in and give us more time to think about what price wants to do, more price development, and then we'll go from there. All right. Okay, so we came into this hourly fair value gap. We'll see if we wick up. If we don't, if we want to close underneath here, say less, bruh. Say less. Time to get active. Means that sweep was valid. All right. S&P is within this fair value gap as well. Again, we have 24 minutes until the news that we're waiting for goes live. We have 10 minutes until Chicago PMI comes out. I really just wanted to hop on here and say what's good with y'all. Odds that I trade today, really low. Especially because, like, for me, my bias, it's saying, like, yo, we're going to have to be long, like on the hourly and 4 hour. But to me, this is giving kind of bearish-ass vibes. So we'll probably end up not taking the trade. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so Chicago PMI just came out as bullish. Do I really give a fuck? Not really. I do give a fuck about consumer confidence. That's definitely going to fuck up the market. So let's sit here and let's keep watching, see what price wants to give us. First 15-minute candle was bearish as fuck. We're still playing within this first hourly fair value gap. We have this one right here, and I also marked out this draw on liquidity. And on gas pack, it looks like we're already gone fully through this one, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. We have another imbalance right here that just got filled completely. Looks like we were seeking out to take out this liquidity right here on the 15 minute. I honestly see, if either of these pairs are bullish today, I honestly see NASDAQ coming down and sweeping out these lows. But again, we still have 15 minutes until consumer confidence comes out, and then who the fuck knows what's going to happen. Again, do I really want to participate today? I would love to. It's Halloween. I'm dressed up. Who doesn't want to make bread while dressed up as a prisoner? Sounds dope. You know. But we got to stick to our rules. So we also have 13 minutes until this hourly candle closes, so that'll give us a lot of information. So yeah, it's really just watching and waiting for now, seeing price develop. Okay, so we have 1 minute before news drops. I'm going to talk a lot for a second. Okay, so, because news is going to happen and then whatever. Okay, so the S&P filled in this fair value gap. We still have the potential to wick out this fair value gap as well, which to me would be pretty strong bullish confirmation. However, since we're in a downtrend on the 15 minute and we're technically in an uptrend on the hourly, how do I see that the 15, and I talked about this yesterday, how do I see that the 15 minute is going to like show or give me confirmation that the hourly is ready to extend higher and not just flip into bearish? And this is going to be something that I'm going to do today, and like that's something that I do on lower time frames, but since today it's like so 50-50 where the 4 hours bullish, hourly's bullish, 15 minutes bearish, daily's bearish, like I'm going to wait for as much confirmation as possible. So what am I going to wait for to, you know, like prove to me that we actually are in bullish conditions? Even though we're filling in these areas, I'm not going to wait for a 5 minute break of structure, because what could that be? Could just be a fill of this 15 minute imbalance right here, right? 5 minute break of structure could just be a 15 minute retrace. And since the 15 minutes in a downtrend, right, we're not going to go off that. So what do I need to wait for? I want to wait for, boom, a 15 minute high to get made, and then a 15 minute break of structure to the upside. If I don't get that, I'm not trading. Along with the fact that gas pack, we swept out these hourly lows, right? A 15 minute, is that a low? Damn, so on NASDAQ, we actually broke hourly structure to the downside. So on NASDAQ, I probably won't even be looking to trade it, because look now, we swept out these 4 hour lows and we broke structure to the downside on the hourly. Again, keep in mind, if I want to flip my bias back to bullish, which is what the 4 hour is right now, that's why today I'm like, I don't even think I'm going to trade. Along with the news, we are in a downtrend on the hourly, a downtrend on the daily, but we're in an uptrend on the 4 hour. We won't know what we're trying to do off this until pretty much like 3 hours. So yeah, the hourly's in a downtrend, but what could potentially be happening right now? We could just be sweeping out these 4 hour lows, and then the hourly does some shit like this and just goes higher and higher to continue this daily retrace into, you know, maybe this imbalance. That's why, like, understanding where you want market to go for the day and then adapting to when candles close and all this and all that is super important. So NASDAQ, odds that we'll take a trade off this, 0 chance, because we just broke structure to the downside on the hourly. I'm not the type of guy that's going to sit around for 4 hours for this to sweep, for this to make an hourly high, for us to come down again, and then for us to break structure to the upside on the hourly, just to catch this 4 hour extension. I'm not going to do that. I'm willing to check it out on the S&P though, because we haven't broken hourly structure to the downside. We're still playing within these ranges that we're in. Okay, and guess what? Even if we sweep out these 4 hour lows, we're still playing within hourly structure, because we still wouldn't have broken hourly structure to the downside. Right, because there's no, we never broke structure to the downside, and this is the most recent and closest hourly low. So if we sweep out this, that's probably even better, because it's a 4 hour sweep and an hourly sweep. And then on the 15 minute, if we like come down and make a high like this and break structure, Bet, bro. We're in and active on that. And then we can target these daily areas. Because the 4 hour and the hourly are still bullish. Hopefully that kind of like explains what I'm looking for. So yeah, because we broke structure to the downside on the hourly on NASDAQ, I'm done looking at this pair. I'll probably keep cycling back and forth between it, but really no reason for me to look at this one anymore. Let's go take a look at news. Okay, so it was bearish news. And I talked about this on our weekly analysis in the free Discord and with you paid Discord jits that were on the Zoom call as well. Or if you guys watched the recording of it, I said that we have FOMC and NFP this week. Odds are all that news will be fucking bearish. And what did I say? I said on Monday we'll probably be bullish. We were to get that first like little thing, and then like today I'm assuming is going to be our break of structure on the higher time frames day, where our bias overall is bullish, but we're not necessarily going to act on it because we're not getting enough bullish confirmation. And then why aren't we acting on it? Because price is likely going to break high time frame structure to the downside. So yeah, that's kind of what I see right now. It's gonna like, welcome to trading, bro. It's a boring ass. It's if you're having fun when you're trading, you're doing something wrong. You're getting excited about potential profits. You're getting pissed off about losing or sad about potential losses. That's not what trading is. It's supposed to be fucking boring, waiting patiently for shit to happen, and then if it doesn't happen, you don't do anything, and if it does happen, you do something and still can't be excited or fucking sad about it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna have to wait for. We're gonna have to wait for just like a bunch of fucking 15-minute candle closes. So welcome to the fucking game. We can obviously we can check like the 5-minute, but again, like 5-minute break of structure, I don't care. Why? Because on the 15-minute could just be filling in this imbalance. And why can't we short off this imbalance? Because the hourly's bullish and the 4 hour is bullish. Get what I'm saying? And you can say, oh, like, whatever, that's not how I trade. All right, bro, you're watching me though. So what does that say about you? Right? Like I'm going to teach you how I trade and how I make money. So do that with what you want. If you get, this isn't your trading style, damn, that sucks. I'm sorry. But this is how I trade, and I'm definitely not going to, try and change the way that I trade because a couple unprofitable people are trying to tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, the 300K month, I really don't think I'll place a trade today. Came up 10K short. Sucks to suck, but 290 is pretty solid. I'm not going to lie. So we sort of did it, but not really. I'll get it next month, hopefully. But yeah, that being said, let's just sit the fuck down and watch all these 15-minute candle closes, all right? Okay, so if we break structure off this high, right, I'll sit here and be like, awesome. Remember, I don't give a fuck that we broke structure to the upside on the 5-minute. Why? Because this thing very well could just be retracing off the 15-minute and, stop out whatever action's going on here. Same thing down here, okay? And we're not even looking at gas pack. Okay, but let's say price does come up here and break structure. Am I going to enter purely off that? Definitely not. I can scale into the 5-minute because now there's a bunch of imbalances within here that have the potential to get filled. Boom, look for that. Okay, got it, cool, awesome. But again, if this thing wicks out this imbalance right here, then, that to me, I wouldn't even want any of that action. But let's see. Yeah, it looks like it closed above. Awesome. That's a little bit more bullish confirmation. And, it's reacting off the building blocks that we put out. We put on this hourly imbalance, right? Awesome. There's no 15-minute break of structure yet. So do I really care? Not really, until we can break 15-minute structure and then maybe start filling in some smaller fair value gaps. Okay. Okay, so we made this 15-minute high on the S&P, or we have 1 minute until that gets formed. NASDAQ still pushing. Don't give a fuck. But, well, yeah, we'll wait and see if this forms a high. But still, we're just watching and waiting right now, because like especially with how this candle's closing, this to me is definitely not fucking bullish. Definitely not. You know, maybe on the 5 minute it's looking like it, but to me, this right now, not super bullish action. Especially because we didn't break structure on this candle. So we'll wait. We'll see how this candle closes. But again, it's just more sitting back, relaxing. I need to go poo. I'll probably go ahead and go do that. Right after this candle closes, because we got to wait another 15 minutes for another candle. We'll see how this looks, though. 3, 2, 1. Looks bearish. Did we make a high? We did. Dope. Okay. So we made this high. We did fill in this little fair value gap on the 5 minute, but again, you know, like, I'm not looking to get in and active in this if the 15 minute is still bearish. Know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go to the bathroom now, and I'll be back in like 4 or 5 minutes, and we'll see what price is doing then. And this is the exact reason why we gotta wait. Look at that. Look at that. We made a high. Now we're kind of sending that shit off. If we look at the hourly time frame, just technically bullish. Technically. Let's see what we want to do off this little imbalance that we've made within here. 5 minutes still technically bullish. So we still have some potential. But the 15 minute is not bullish whatsoever. Okay. If we go ahead and put that shit on, we can see the 5 minute hit this order block kind of completely, perfectly, whatever. I would love for this thing to go in our direction, but you got to stay freaking patient, and that's just how the game goes. You know, I'll stay on here until, you know, like, bias gets invalidated or we have an entry, because it's Halloween and I want you guys to afford some candy. So if we break 15-minute structure here, I'll be good to get in. Stops underneath this 15-minute low. But yeah, we got around 23 seconds left to see what price wants to do. But yeah, if we break structure, I'm up lit in that bit. And honestly, I'll probably just give updates as the fucking day goes on in the Discord. I don't know if I want to sit on here much longer. Okay, so we broke structure to the upside. Great. I am now long on the S&P. I did 0.5% risk on this, purely just because high impact news day, entering later on into market open. But yeah, we're in. We'll see how this goes. First take profit is going to be the start of this daily fair value gap. I would like to have it lower, like at these hourly highs, or even right here would be amazing. But stop is just so deep right now. You know, I could have put it underneath this 5 minute low, but we kind of leave this fair value gap looming. So didn't want to leave that up to chance. You could, you know, if you want to play your stops tighter, you could put it at the end of this fair value gap, assuming that this has already been kind of taken out, but that does leave you like some potential to get jugged by a wick going down into this area. So I'm playing it safer rather than sorry with my stops under here. Odds are I'll keep you guys updated through the Discord chat, because I ain't gonna cap, boys. We've been on here for a minute. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and mark out some of our take profits on here. I'm going to go ahead and measure out the imbalance right here so I can get 50% mark of this. And honestly, yeah, we'll just have the last one at the very top of this. So there we go. Take profits are set. I very well might take like a small position off right here just cause just because this is still like a valid area and we're still technically playing within this daily fair value gap. That's actually also like damn near the end of this daily fair value gap, so that's kind of in line with the confluence. So I'm going to leave that on there. But yeah, I'll sit here, vibe out with you guys for, I don't know, like 5 or 10 more minutes, but we've been on here for, bro, a while now. I'm just glad that we were able to find a entry that fit our bias, waited patiently for that to come through. So good on that. And we'll see how this plays out. All right. What is everyone's Halloween plans? Gym, back day. You're being a prostitute? Good. Buy a TRX. Been there, done that. Work, real. Look what I'm doing right now, bro. Date with TJR. Now we're talking. Sit down and trade. Nice, man. All right, well, this 15-minute candle is closing up, along with me closing up shop. Keep you guys updated with how the rest of this goes. Sorry for the YouTube people. You saw me take the trade. If you want to see the update of this, just keep checking back at the charts. Boys in the Discord, I'll keep you guys updated through the text channels. I'll drop alerts for you guys as take profits or as stop loss gets hit. And let's get after it. All right, boys. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the people on YouTube. We finally got both cameras working, so live trades are back. Happy Halloween. Be safe. If you guys are going out tonight, doing any drinking, bro, or anything else, do not drive. Don't be stupid. Be safe. Watch out for your friends. Watch out for yourself. Live to trade another day. All right, boys. I'll catch you guys. Peace out.